Hi friends, my name is Mukesh. Today I am going to tell you about how we can install a Linux server operating system in the VMware. So I have already installed the VMware Workstation Pro. So now I'm going to create a virtual machine for our server operating system. So clicking on typical, we can either create the virtual machine first and after that install the operating system, or we can just simply um, click on installation disk image, the ISO, browse the ISO, and here I have the ISO, that is Ubuntu. Yeah, it's ISO of the server machine. Okay, so now you can see the Ubuntu Server 16.04.3 is automatically detected, and this operating system will be used to install easy installation. So normally click on next, and here it's asking about the primary username, the user creation, which will be available when the installation will be complete. So we can just put everything there. Okay, so now I have put my full name and the username and the password. Now click on next, and it's the virtual machine name that will be show in this VMware, and the location where it will be stored. So I'm just going to change the location first, as I'm creating this Linux virtual machine to create a AD server. We have the Samba Linux AD server, which is also behave the same task which is in the Windows AD Active Directory machine. So I'm going to create a Active Directory server in this Linux. So I'm just going to create a folder, and there is a AD, and this is the folder where I'm going to store this. So clicking next. Now this is about how much the space I need to give for this machine. So 20 dB is enough, I think. Actually I'm using this for this normal testing purpose, so that will be fine. And now I'm going there to 2 GB of the space, sorry, the RAM size, and using 2 of the core. For relation doesn't matter if I use them, because it will be normal CLI. So ISO is detected. Okay, now I'm using the network interface, because this will be also available me to update, and the main network which I will be used there for communication. Either I can connect a different one, I can connect more network card in this machine, but I just want to use one and want to use the internet. So I'm using the net one. It will be give me the internet, IP address, and all the stuffs, and let me connect to the internet. Okay, so USB controller, I don't need that. Okay, that's enough. What I want to do is, okay, now I need to click power on the virtual machine after the operation, yes, and click on finish. Now the virtual machine will be powered on, and it will be the installation. You can see this started, and it will automatically do the necessary task. I don't need to do anything. And if I selected the previous option which I show you, like we need to create the virtual machine first, and then we will install the operating system there. So it will be a manual process. I need to select the partition, create the partition. Also in Linux side, when we install this, there is 3 partition created. One is for boot, and second is for the root, and the third one is for the swap. Swap is also known as a virtual well, this is used for the virtual RAM actually. So but I have just started with the easy installation side, so I don't need to do anything. It will be set up automatically. As you can see, it is setting up the globe. It will take a bit of time. see it's create the partition and format the partition, and now the installation is started. It's copying data to this drive. After the installation, I will also let you know about some simple commands which is required to access this Linux machine, and some of the commands which let me know about the IP configuration on this machine, to change the IP configuration and to check some configuration file in this /etc which is required, and the command which is the command which is used to restart and the run level. So we are almost done. Just going to start it. I just plan to create a Active Directory domain server in Linux, because one I'm coming with the Windows side, so I need to purchase the Windows licensing and all this stuffs. So if I'm going to start a new business, or as you know that Linux is a highly secured and open source operating system which let me create and modify the source codes. So this is a very secure and easy to let me do anything with the configuration sites. Also we can use the LDAP, but it is not so pretty good with the Windows side. If I want to add some Windows machine in my LDAP environment, so that is not easy to do that stuffs, and also not let me to log in the user side in outside of the network. So when I'm in the network of AD, so I can log in with the Windows side from any of the user, but if I am outside of the network which currently my LDAP is staying, so I am not able to use it. But Active Directory with the Samba side, or the Windows Active Directory, that is allow me to log in with the username and the password inside the network as well as the outside of the network. So that is pretty good. We can also add the TLS secure certificate, like some of the program which is used, like the NAS, the pre-NAS, and the open NAS, also the QNAP, and some kind of the stuff required, like the secure connection, secure certificate, or this kind of stuff. So we can also enable the certification, the security side of the SSL or the TSL. So that is also enabled on this Samba Active Directory. That's a pretty good. So we are almost done. My internet is enabled on the machine, so it getting some update maybe. That can be finished. in my upcoming series of the Linux, I will also introduce about the postfix mail server, and for the VPN server, and also about the Active Directory, which is the next topic which I am going to start it, and also some interesting stuff which we can do in the Linux side. So there's so many things which I have, and I would like to share them with you guys. So to get the whole update about this stuff, please don't forget to like and share and subscribe my channel. It's going to just complete a task. Nice, loading the bootloader. Taking a bit of time. Finishing the installation. It's all depend like how much of the RAM size and the processor, the speed is of this architecture, the system you are building up. So the number of the configuration you will build up and give the high performance, that all will be depend on them, and the machine will work as good as you give the configuration of this machine. Okay, so we are almost done now. Oh, it's installing the tools, and no value blah 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 blah, domain found in the package, SMB was host controller. So it is loading the configuration of this, which is also on the post size. So we are almost done. Okay, now you can see that our machine is powered on and installation is completed. So the first username which we created, that was my name, and it is Mukesh. But also we know that root is also a user which is which have all the privilege to access any configuration and anything on this machine. So but the first time when you install this machine on easy installation, so root is not set up by default. Okay, so I need to set up that. For that I need to log in this. Okay, so yes, Mukesh is my username, the password which I have set up. Okay, so you can see there my system is logged in, and now I am first going to set up the root user, that is sudo root, sudo password passwd root. Okay, so now you're asking me the password of my user. Okay, done. And now it is allowing me to create the password for the user root. So creating it the password. Okay, so password successfully updated. Now I want to update the expiry of the user. I don't know when the password will expire for this user, so just sudo pass/u root. Okay, the password expiry information is changed. Okay, now I want to log in with the user root. So for that I use su, which is super user or switch user as well. Okay, I'm putting the password. Okay, now you can see there I have logged in with the root user in the Ubuntu. Okay, if you want to just check the IP address which is configured in this machine, so that is ifconfig. Sorry. Oops, ifconfig. That is ifconfig. Oh, okay. ifconfig. Yes. So you can see there my machine IP address is 192.168.10.18. So this is the IP address which the machine is get from the DHCP server, which is allowing to access the IP address, all the stuff. So you can see the IP address there and the broadcast ID and the subnet mask, all the information about the network. But if you want to change the IP address, you can directly go in the network file and make some entry for the IP address. And we have many kind of the tools which allow us to make change in the file side. So some of the user use this VIETC, but actually I am good with the nano. So etc network interface. Here you can see that we have there are two internet adapter. That's first one is auto LO. LO is a loopback driver which allow us to run this any service or the interface on local side. And the second one you can see there's a auto ENS and 33. The ENS 33 is the adapter name, also the alternate name. So either I can just change the name or make some entries. Okay, so this is giving me int DSCP, so it's taking the IP address by DSCP. No issue with that. I don't want to change it as of now. Okay, also if I want to see that what is the currently DNS server is working on this machine, so I can just simply see the nano. I can use the nano, or either I can use cat/etc/resolve.conf. okay, here I can see that currently the name server which is working there is 192.168.10.2, and search is the local domain. So either I can change the local machine. Okay, I just want to let you know that how you can check the machine name. So that is very simple. You can just type host name, and it will let you know the current machine name. So this is Ubuntu. Okay, now I want to change the name of this machine, so nano etc host name, and here I can just move it out and make a new name that will be as I'm going to create a active directory there, so I just want to change this name, name server, or I just want to make a name that will be NS name server 1. Okay, so that will be NS1 for this machine. And now if I again see, it will show me still Ubuntu, because for checking the new updates I need to restart this machine. But I can either do it by if I want to like restart the network services. So how do I do it? So for this I need to type systemctl restart networking. So it will be allow me to restart my services of networking. Okay, if I go again and check the name, it will show me the name of Ubuntu. So I just need to restart this machine. Okay, so if I need to add some entries in the host file which allow me to resolve a DNS and like changing the name to DNS. Okay, so that is nano etc hosts. Okay, so here I can change some of the entries which will be allow me to pick the name by the IP address. So I don't want to change it now. And if suppose that you are having a very long file and you want to find out some of the word which you want to, so you can simply press Ctrl plus W, and it will allow you to search any word or something, any line. So if suppose I want to search IP6. Okay, so he will pick me the first letter of the IPv6 which is existing in this file. Okay, so and if I want to exist, like I have made any new entries there. Okay, if I want to save this file, so I need to click Control plus X, and it will ask me that do you want to save this file or no. So I don't want to save it, so I will click no. And if you want to save this, you can just simply click on Y and press enter. Okay, so if you want to check what is the user who is currently logged in, so you can check who am I. It will show you that you are root. Okay, so user uname, if I try, so it means it will tell me that it is Linux. Okay, if I try uname R, I think this will show me the release, the current general version, which of the kernel, actually the kernel current version. Okay, so that's all about the currently commands which help you to know about this machine. And I would like to know you if you want to create some folder, so that is mkdir, that is make directory slash, if you want to make it in the home directories, no, in the main directory, like where the old directory is sitting, so you can create a folder there, the slash and Mukesh. Okay, now if you want to see the old directories there, so you just need to ls, there is no directory because I have created this Mukesh directory in the slash in the root side, so I need to go with the slash cd. And now if I type the ls, so it will be show me the directory which I have already created. So you hear this Mukesh. if suppose I want to delete this directory, so rm rf and Mukesh. Okay, so now again I am doing ls, so Mukesh is not existing there. Okay, if you want to see all the permission of this file, the folder which is currently existing there, so you just need to type ls and it will show you the permission which all the directories have. Okay, thank you for watching my video. Hope you liked this video, and also if you have any doubt or any query regarding the Linux operating system, the Ubuntu side, then please make some comment and let me know. Please like and subscribe and comments. Thank you.